This is a male brown bear named Jason. He weighs up to 800 kilograms, his entire body brimming with power. Jason walks with his head held high, his eyes full of confidence. This summer, he hopes to earn the right to mate with the females. When Jason arrives at the coastline of the Gulf of Alaska, the giant he must challenge is already there. Female bears always choose the stronger males to mate with in order to pass down better genes. That giant male has ruled this coastline for more than 10 years. Today, however, he is in real trouble. Standing before him is an opponent just as strong as he is. A battle for dominance is clearly about to break out. Neither side is willing to back down. Jason is younger, but the reigning male will never retreat without a fight. This is a matter of honor. After sizing each other up, the two massive bears lunge forward and the fight begins. Brown bears battle with the force of mountains crashing and seas roaring. When they stand upright, they reach a height of 3 meters. A single paw strike from a brown bear can deliver 2,000 kilograms of force. Each swing of its forelimbs, paired with 15-centimeter claws, lands with devastating impact, tearing flesh on contact. The fight is so fierce that scenes like this are rarely witnessed. Jason gains the upper hand and slams his opponent to the ground. By now, both bears are severely wounded. The longtime ruler clearly cannot withstand the strength of young Jason. He is pinned to the ground and helpless beneath Jason's weight. But the fight isn't over. After a few seconds of holding him down, Jason violently flings his opponent aside. His fighting spirit only burns hotter. But Jason keeps attacking, biting and tearing at the ruler's body, then uses sheer strength to topple him once again. The battle ends. Jason's power terrifies his rival, who collapses to his knees. Jason has won control of this territory, but he is also gravely injured. Even so, he has gained mating rights. By this time next year, Jason will likely be the father of the cubs born along this coastline. Across the vast stretches of the North American Rocky Mountains, about 30,000 brown bears live. When summer arrives, the salmon migration is not yet at its peak, but downstream, the first bears have already gathered along the riverbanks to build up fat for winter. A mother bear is foraging with her 1-year-old cub. No bear can resist the delicious taste of salmon. Rich in protein, salmon is an excellent source of energy for brown bears. But for the young cub, he is still a beginner at catching fish. The mother bear teaches him to move into deeper waters to hunt for salmon. By dipping her head underwater and snorkeling, she searches the riverbed for the fattest fish. When food is abundant, not every salmon becomes a bear's first choice. They specifically pick female salmon because they carry tens of thousands of protein-rich eggs. However, in deeper water, the cub's feet cannot reach the bottom, making it difficult for him to maneuver. The mother bear continues demonstrating her fishing skills. In deep water, she can hold her breath for several minutes, and her movements are incredibly swift. She is not only skilled but also patient, but the cub becomes frightened by the depth and quickly swims back toward the shore. As a novice, he wastes a lot of time. There is still much he must learn from his mother. Today, he again relies on her for food. Salmon flesh is tender, elastic, completely natural, and abundantly available. For bears that have been hungry for half a year, it is practically a perfect nutritional supplement. But their meal does not go smoothly. The mother bear suddenly senses the scent of another bear. Danger is approaching. Jason emerges from the forest, walking steadily toward them. For the cub, Jason is the greatest threat. The mother must leave immediately. Even though neither of them has eaten enough and they are still far from their ideal weight, the mother bear is determined to stay away from the adult male to protect her cub.